There you go. Trying to help you. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Let go. Let go. It's back here in the back. Wait, get the back seat. Right there, in the top of the back. Wait. Here. Well, that's going to be a little project for you to work on, finding out where the squeak is. It's not on his nose, it's in his backside. His back rear. Here, let me try again. Look, let me show you. Let go. Drop it. Look. See, look. Right here. Get in the back seat. Okay, well, you work on that. I'll give you something to do. Okay, it's about almost 1:30 in the morning on Saturday, technically Sunday. This is my free PBX server version 14 that I have up in the attic. That's a on-prem server that I'm playing around with. Here are a couple of extensions that I made for myself and John, put Larry on here. And I'm extension 401, and connected to my 401 extension is my soft phone. I downloaded this soft phone for free. This is a free version. It's configured for my LAN, and that's the extension 4001. Okay, I'm going to make an echo test. I think it's 3.
You are about to enter an echo test. In this mode, everything you say will be repeated back to you just as soon as it is received. The purpose of this test is to give you an audible sense of the latency between you and the machine that is running the echo test application.
So the machine is, there's a lot of feedback because I'm talking to my computer. Cool, so the echo test worked. The machine is obviously the server upstairs that it's connecting to. I am trying to go through the process of establishing a trunk, a Twilio trunk, and connecting it to the Vital PBX. Now, with regard to Vital PBX, like I said, it's being hosted on DigitalOcean. I have it set up in such a way that, at least at this point, we're all able to call one another through our phones, our soft phones, on our cell phones, through our extensions. And we're at the point now where we need to get a trunk rolling on it so that we can show the principles, the efficacy of the project as a whole.
So you're trying to get set up the termination.
Yes, I was at that point, and I was following both your video, the Twilio video, how to cross-referencing it with the Vital PBX of the same. The problem is that when it says just create a simple name and then just give it the credential, there are no credentials for me to select. So I try to create a new credential, and when I do that and I try to save it, it says you can't save this. Some kind of error, but it doesn't tell me what the error is. You want me to just configure a new one?
Yeah, cross out that trunk terminate one and then try. Okay,
so let's call it. Those are 3 letters. Those are 5 numbers. Those are letters of varying capital and lowercase. And I go to create. And it says, okay. But then this is where it happens. I go to save it and I get it. Watch me not get it this time. But I go get an error. There, that's the error. Every time.
You should tell me credentials yet. So I'm just going to call it tests, and then admin, and then passwords.
Ah, okay. I feel very I'm in a better mood already.
A little bit confused, to be honest.
Now you know how I felt. And this is your guys' stuff. No, but I feel you. It's all good. I feel good. I feel better. I'm gonna relax now and pour myself another cup of coffee while you figure this out. But I'm listening. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go offline to have just check into that real quick.
Okay.
It's gonna be something we're doing, on the credentials list as well, or something's going on. So give me some time to just quickly look into that.
I can. What I'll do is I'll continue kind of looking over the material with the presumption that we'll get past this at some point, just to familiarize myself with it. I mean, but I have my own tickets that I've got parents and teachers and staff members calling, me and emailing me for, just like you, to take care of this, take care of that. So I'm going to jump on those right now. But Shayla, I'm going to keep an eye open on my email. I'm going to keep it open on a separate monitor. And if you guys are at any point in time ready to reconvene, I'll be right there. I'm just standing by for you guys when you're ready to jump back on this together. But we give Paul some time to work on it without us staring at him. See, this would cause me just to send a support ticket.
Yeah, because there's no instruction about how to record the audios. Yeah, I tomorrow we have like a meeting with all the team, so I will continue proposing to improve the documentation to make more clear for the end users this kind of stuff, simple stuff that they can do with the right documentation.
Yeah. That's going to be really important going forward because I know that, once I get this approved, there's going to be a lot of tweaking, little adjustments, and things that they're going to want, and can we do this and can we do that with it? And if I have to get you on the line every time I want to do anything, that's not going to be convenient for you or for me or for our staff or anything.
Yeah, I understand, and that's also the main reason because you have more support tickets from the customer because they don't know how to do simple stuff.
Yeah, and it's not as though it's complicated.
And that's take time for us also because we need to stop doing another stuff for giving the support for simple stuff that must be in the documentation.
Yeah, it's interesting. You need to carve time out to make very clear and comprehensive and effective documentation. There's a lot of it to do, but at the same time, the phone is ringing and the emails are coming in. And so you're always but this is the case that I've always tried to make, and the upper management doesn't seem to like it. But as someone who's been doing this for a long time, and I think that you'll probably agree, if you do not put aside the resources, which include people, if you do not put them aside and let them do this, let them create this, you're always going to just put out fires. All you're ever going to do is put out fires. You have to, if you don't have them yet, then you have to hire certain people that their only job is to create this. Because you cannot have people on the phone and trying to create this at the same time because there's no time. But they don't want to do that because that costs money. But you don't realize that they're spending dollars. They're spending dollars to save pennies. They're spending more time and therefore more money. Like right now, your time helping me and everybody else that you're helping. That's costing the company more in money and in time because of the way that it's being done, rather than just hire 2 or 3 people, however many it takes, to create a very detailed, very accurate, very comprehensive, easy to follow, everything, all step by step, all the way through the basics, so that nobody has a call. Once that's done, the company's going to save a lot of money. And you're going to have happier customers because the customers are going to leave. I mean, look, I'm not using Twilio right now. Why? Because of the difficulties that we had setting it up. So now what am I at? Well, I'm on Telnix. Well, that's Twilio's fault. That they lost a customer. And how many customers have they lost because of it? Because their trial thing didn't do what I needed it to do so that I can verify the effectiveness of this platform. You see my point?
Yeah, I have proposed that many times to improve the documentation to avoid the customer being calling or opening tickets for simple stuff.
if you still have that ticket available to you, you'll see that there's 4 points that I like to address and resolve as quickly as we can without diverging from them too much if possible. And if we have some time in the end, you know, I know that my colleagues here are going to have other questions and follow-ups and things like that, but I'd like to make sure that we get to the meat of the issues right off the bat and get them resolved. That way this doesn't drag on too long.
Sure, no problem. And if you do not mind, I'm recording this session so I can present anything that's discussed here to the development team and the support engineers to take a look into.
Not only do I not mind, I would have requested it, and I'd like a copy of the a link to the video as well for our reference after the fact as well, if that's okay.
Sure, no problem.
Perfect. Okay. So the first item is it's something that didn't used to be happening. I don't know exactly when it began to occur, and it's not consistent. In other words, it doesn't happen all the time. It doesn't happen with each and every one of us when we try this, but it does happen to each and every one of us occasionally. In fact, I think it was just Friday, Andy, if I recall it, you and John were having this problem, but I wasn't having the problem.
Yeah, the main number that we've got assigned when we call in and when we try and hit an extension, this is what you're talking about, Frank, it goes straight through to voicemail instead of actually calling, instead of ringing out on the extension, and then either the person answers or it does then eventually go to voicemail. But at the moment, intermittently, it is going. We had it working like the Thursday before, but last week it started to intermittently have a problem with it going straight through to the extension's voicemail.
Can you share your screen and show me the inbound routes and the IVR, how those are configured?
Mind. Of course. No, I do not mind at all.
Just so
I think it's worth saying at this time, Joseph, that me, Frank, Andy is the extensions that we've been trying on and off, and John's to do all this testing. So yeah, it'll be only our extensions that we're really kind of honing in on.
I've had a couple of other folks in the company making the same complaint with the limited amount of time that they've been playing with it.
Okay, so you have the inbound route. It's going to the time conditions, and let me check those time conditions. Okay, interesting. So, can somebody dial, for example, just *71 from their extension?
From Bitsy?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Ready?
Just okay.
The extension number is 2003.
Okay, so there we are getting some information.
I'll do this one.
Okay, so try calling from your cell phone once again. Just press a couple of it. 0.
Okay, so we're doing that. Okay, so
we can see all this. Yeah, then press a couple of enters, just so we can separate.
So you want me to dial the trunk and try to get the queue as well again? Okay.
What I have to say is that's different to what we was having back end of last week. So that's what I'm going to say on that.
This system is currently data valid. Please try to.
It seems like that number is reaching another PBX. Have you tried this same trunk?
We have a sandbox that we set up for the new version that you guys came out with.
Okay. So that might explain a couple of things. Because if you have both trunks active, as you can see here, we're not getting that call onto this system. It's going into the other.
Andy, could you jump on that and disable it, or just shut it down? Maybe just shut it down for the moment, so we can test this stuff again.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Rachel! She's very good at what she does. Let me know when that's. Let us know when that's shut down, Andy.
Okay. I'm shutting down the test one. Okay, now I'm gonna shut down the test one or the mud one.
Oh, you've got two?
Well, yeah, we had the sandbox and the mud box.
That might explain something.
Yeah.
That,
Okay, they're off.
these, you know what? In fact, though that intermittent issue first started discussing, they happened to set those two
When we set up
sandbox.
the test.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And remember we talked
They're
about
off
that.
now.
We talked about we're talking about our concerns about that might
Yeah.
interfere with what we're doing.
I think that's why I was asking when are the other lines coming online, because you're going through the one line at the moment, aren't you? So yeah.
They're off though. Go for it.
Okay. But I don't, how is that? How it works? Those let's just call them both sandboxes. Those two platforms that we brought for testing purposes, they have the same settings. They don't have the same IP address that this one does, and the FQDN is the signed address to which it's connected. So how are those calls going to different servers, test servers, if their IPs are different than this one? How's that happening?
It might be a couple of things. Depends on how the telnet side of things is configured, to which server it's pointing at, or which trunk is available. Maybe that had like a route stay up for one of the for the telnet trunk to reroute it. Maybe a call went out through that one of those sandboxes. There are many reasons why this could happen. Once again, only with traces we're able to define the true reason why that might happen.
Right, and it's just to shut down and buy it like we're doing now. That's the easiest way to. So let's do that. You want me to? Since they're both down now, right, Andy? And again, Trump.
So I'm trying to call the main number now. We're not getting the IVR.
Right. I was just doing that. You want to do it?
I'm doing it now. It's just ringing.
Okay. So and we're not getting anything. So it definitely was going to one of the other machines, because we're still not getting any.
And I'm not getting any Karen voice now either.
Yeah.
It's
because
just ringing. Yeah.
We're not getting any call here. You can see there's no activity on the command line. So
that's interesting.
What we can do to re-register here, if you can type core space reload. It should reload everything, and try calling in one more time.
Andy?
Doing it now.
Okay, still not getting here. So if you can click on the browser, just so I can click on back and be able to click on things again.
Start the server.
Yeah, and I'm just going to try to see disabling and enabling this trunk so it registers with this one. There we go. Because we're using okay, I see. Because you're using authentication, and you so because on the telnet side you have it with authentication, it's going to take whichever is authenticated with this username and secret. So I'm just going to disable it and re-enable it to see if I can force re-registration from this particular server.
Oh, if this, Andy, Mr. First, you'll want to go into both the mud and the sand and disable the trunk, those, the way Joseph's doing right now, so we don't have this problem again.
Yeah, there we go. So I'm just gonna click on here, and I'm going to lose control once again, and try to call back in. I already reloaded. When I apply changes, it reloads.
But do you want to call in? You want me to call in?
I'll call.
Okay. Speaker, please.
There you go.
Thank you for calling
That's better.
the South
Okay.
PBX
Now press 3,
Yep.
and now
That's
you're
it.
on the queue.
Oh, it's making my phone ring.
There you
I'm in
go.
that darn queue.
Okay, you gotta answer. You gotta answer.
Yeah, I could answer actually, but I just hung up. Hold on. Hold on.
So it's gonna.
Yeah.
It sees that.
Oh, I'm going to answer it now. No,
You want me to call? You can answer it.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll push it to you anyway, Frank.
Okay. All right. Hey, that music you hear in Yasser, that's me playing guitar.
That's really good hold music right there.
Thank you. I recorded that like 5 years ago for something I was working on.
Really? Do you really record music?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was in a band a long time ago.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
I do some music myself as well.
Hello? I think I hung up on you. Oh no, you're still there. Hello?
No, it hasn't kicked
Oh,
in yet.
okay,
Still on hold.
I'm gonna
There
call
you
the
go.
queue.
Hello. There you go. It took a bit of time to kick in, but there we go.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
I think so. If Mr. First goes into his sandbox and his mud platforms, all he's got to do is just disable the trunk in those, and we shouldn't have this problem again. Just to confirm,
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, that is quite correct.
Let's look at the audio settings. That is more often than not the issue that people most often have. So in your little web setting here, you go to the little cog, that's your settings area. Go into settings. It's not, you would think it's under audio, but it's actually not. It's under devices. But if you're having audio issues, try this. Larry, I think you and I did this together, if I recall. What I did was I shut my jobber off. I didn't just take it off my head. I made sure it was turned off. And I came in here and I reset all these to default. And then the other thing I did was, once that was done, is I went to the search. You type in sound, and automatically, if it doesn't, you can type in sound mixers. Go into sound mixer. And again, these are just some troubleshooting things you can try on your own, and set these to default as well. Let's say that I wanted to call somebody. It's very simple. You make a call here. Type in the extension. You can make the call here. It's the same thing. But if you don't know the person's extension, you can click on the directory. Like you're dialing a call, again, you can do it here, or you can do it here. But the way in is *97. *97.
password.
Your default password, if you haven't set it up already, is your extension number. So the first thing you want to do is change your default password, and then go ahead and record your greeting and all that other stuff. Just it'll prompt you just like any other phone system. Press this to do a voice greeting. Press this for away, voice message, and things like that. And that's how you do that. *97, and you heard it. And if you want to log into it and check your voicemails, you can do that also. Brandy, did you leave a voicemail? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I got 2 voicemails now. Oh, new over here. Okay. All right, let's try a transfer. Hey, Larry, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm going to conference, and should I do a conference or should I do a transfer first? Let's do a conference.
Mhm.
Because that's what I said, 2236. So I hit that little button as you saw over here. That's the conference button. It's put Larry on hold. As you can see over here, he's orange. He's on hold. He's waiting for me. He should be hearing that lovely guitar music. So I type in 2236. I'm going to call you.
Hello.
Hello, with whom am I speaking?
Hi, this is Brandy.
Brandy, I have Larry on the other line. I'd like to conference the three of us in together. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Awesome. Hold on a sec. I hit join conference call. Obviously, I don't want to hang up. Then I gotta go back to Larry. Larry, are you in?
Yes, I'm here.
Brandy, are you
Hey,
here?
Larry. Yeah.
Hello, Bray. Hello, Bray.
Awesome. Hello.
Hello.
All right. I'm going to transfer you to Brandy. Hang on.
Okay.
Let's just do a blind transfer right now. Okay. And then we'll make sure that they've made a connection.
Hello.
Did you guys do it?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Brandy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect.
Did I transfer that over okay? Did you guys connect?
Yes, I can hear.